Bet you're getting tired of seeing these cuts in time, aren't you? It's December now. You can tell it's a lovely frosty morning behind me. Uh, things have escalated just a tad. Um, long story short, we're pulling the engine again today. There's a coolant leak in the back of the block somewhere I can't get to, and I think my running and timing issue is related to the knock sensor, which means I have to drill and tap a hole in the back of the block, which means it's got to come out. So we've done this song and dance before. You've seen me pull an engine and put one in, so I'm gonna just put this on time lapse, the quick disassembly. I'm gonna try and do it as surgically as possible and remove as few things as possible to get this out. So let's begin. It's like 20 degrees out here, so make sure I don't freeze to death under here, but let's get started. Let's do a quick recap before I get started on disassembly. Just because my hands are cold and I want to warm them up real quick. Once we got the engine in July, we had to then, Forrest and I, pull the transmission once to get replace the slave cylinder because it was leaking and the clutch wasn't functioning properly. Then had to immediately pull it again because the clutch wasn't functioning properly because it got soaked in fluid. We should have just changed it all that at once, but I then pulled it myself, put it back in myself. Like I said, it's now December. We're pulling the engine and trans together. Going to separate them on the ground because I'm tired of doing it underneath the truck. But I've replaced the entire ignition system in pursuit of fixing this bogging issue I'm having. Replaced the distributor. It's on its third set of plugs in 1,000 miles, about to be its second and a half set of wires. I replaced all the sensors to try and track this thing down. So it also sprung a leak in the back of the block, so I'm going to hopefully fix that. I got all new freeze plugs for it. I should replace all of them. We'll see how I feel in this 20-degree weather. But yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get started on taking the front end off this thing and hopefully doing it without freezing to death. So I got it pretty much torn down to the point where it's just draining the coolant, getting motor mount bolts and exhaust bolts, and then the engine and trans are ready to come out. I didn't drain the coolant yet because I had to lay under it, and so I'm going to finish doing everything under there. I'll drain the coolant very last, and then hopefully we can stab this out. I'm making pretty good progress. And hopefully we can speed right along. Alrighty, I have pretty much everything disconnected now. Just waiting for the coolant to drain. I've got a series of buckets to catch it, then I'll put it in jugs to keep it safe and any animal safe. So yeah, just to do it in the least messy manner possible. I'm going to do it the slow way, but it's okay. We are probably 15 minutes away from pulling the engine. There's just a couple ground cables left and then it's coming straight out. All right, we have moved things along to the point where we are ready to just yank this thing out. I think I have one more, the main engine ground there I gotta take out. But otherwise, we are ready to just give her a heave and see what happens. This has gone pretty smoothly so far, But let's not waste any more time and just get straight to it. All right, we're going to go ahead and get rolling with this. See what happens. Let me get that ground real quick before I forget. And I'm gonna have to hop back under and grab the one exhaust bolt that I couldn't get because it's in line with the frame. I'm gonna need to shorten that. All right, let's try this again. This jack needs oil. Let that sit right there for now, and then need to get this ground off. Okay, that should be the last bit we need, and we can start going up more. See, are we out of the motor mounts yet? We are on that side. We almost are over here. Just making sure it's not getting caught up on the plate on the inside of the floor. Oh, that would do it. Duh. I never took the other shifter out of the transmission, so I'm just yanking on the boot. Lovely. We need more of an angle. Okay. We're almost home free. I'm gonna just bring it out and set it on the ground. Okay. That is how you pull an engine out of a 93 F-150. My half inch. Okay. So now that the engine's out, I was hoping I'd see a coolant leak on the back here, and I don't. I'm going to pop these apart and see if I can figure out what's leaking on the inside. But yeah, I was hoping it'd be the back of the intake, and it's not. So, without further ado, let's take this thing we worked so hard to get together back apart. I think that's all the bell housing bolts. Okay. Those are separated. You can see there was a good bit of coolant in here, which is not ideal. We don't want this. We need to figure out where the hell that was coming from and if it did any damage. So I guess let's get this clutch off and go from there. This ain't good for your back, kid. My throne, my kingdom of trash, my servant at my knee. Let's rip the hell into it. I want burgers. That's heavy. Well, clutch looks good. That's interesting. I put Loctite on those. Interesting. Alright, let's keep digging. That's some interesting markings, though. All right, so I wasn't able to find anything leaking out of the back. The only thing we saw was possibly a little trail right here, so I pulled the intake to scrape it, and we're gonna reapply heavily with silicone, and hopefully this is gonna be enough to fix whatever leak that was, because I didn't see anything on the back of the block. So we're gonna get this done tonight, and then I'll reseal the oil pan tomorrow probably. So the knock sensor's in the block. Don't mind the hole in it and the fact that it has no distinct corners anymore. It's in the block. I come out this morning to find that it snowed last night, and my tarp blew off the table, and everything's frosty. I'm glad I put that blanket there though. I'm gonna get started here soon. I'm making coffee, but this is gonna be another day of work. All right, I have the engine on the stand, and we are working on getting the oil pan off, which I glued on by mistake, thinking that it would maybe stop the leaks, which it didn't. So I'm slowly trying to pry my way in. It's gonna be a slow process. Okay, oil pan is now off. Had a lot more to drain. That was close. The wind is blowing that oil around. I don't want it to make a mess. Drained a lot more down into it. I drained the oil before I pulled the motor. Everything looks okay, but there were metal shavings in it. Everything feels tight so far. Is that a stock oil pump or not? I'm not sure. I didn't know. I feel like that might be a Melling. Is that an M or a W? This sucker showed up and started to help me work, so making him do the hard part. We're getting the, I got the oil pan resealed, and we are getting the clutch stuff put back on. Actually, I already had it on, and then I forgot to put the motor plate on. Had to take it all back off. But next is mating the transmission, and then we're going to chuck this baby back in its place. Okay, let's keep going up. Alright, stop going up for a sec. Let's scoot in. Okay, good. Now we're gonna start going down. Slightly. Just slightly. Ever so gently. Drop them a little bit. Just a tad. Alright. Stop. Okay. Need to come back up, and then I'm gonna have to crawl under there and pull that down.
Okay.
Okay, so pump it up slightly. I'll tell you when to stop.
Yeah. You want the jack?
No, because I need to pull. I need this to come down.
All right.
Lower it slightly,
Okay. Go down.
slowly. Keep going. Keep going. The shifter is hitting the firewall.
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
That's the problem with this, is you're supposed to take the shifter out to do it.
Was it out when you took it out?
Nope.
Okay.
Because you can do it. Here, can I see I'm not sure where the best angle to get here is.
Just tell me when to push.
Go ahead and try.
Good?
Keep going.
Okay.
What?
Oh, fuck. Up back. Okay.
I just want to have eyes on it.
Yeah, yeah. I guess, yeah.
Okay, here's where it's going to get interesting.
Lower and then push.
Yeah, I'm just going to lower it ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Here. I'm going to
Yeah,
put
now the
pressure.
hood is.
I'm going to put pressure against it. I need you to just ever so gently lower it. Go ahead. Slow.
Voila.
Voila is right.
How about that?
Okay. Shit.
Well, it's about 1 o'clock. I might sign out.
Alright, I appreciate
But
your
look
help.
at that, man.
Yeah, you
Good stuff.
I wouldn't have been able to do that myself.
Yeah.
That is greatly appreciated.
That's huge for today.
Hello. As I was editing this video, it became increasingly obvious, as I'm sure it was to you as well, that I kind of lost track as I was filming. A lot went on with the truck, more than I went into, obviously. The coolant leak that I did not address there behind the engine was coming from the head. It had a cracked head, and Forrest had drilled through into the combustion chamber through one of the water jackets, and it was just constantly leaking inside as well. So I'm going to end this video here because I have basically a year's worth of content. I'm editing this video from December of 25. It is now late July of 26. So I've got a lot to catch up on. On that note, I'm sorry for the delay, I've had a whole lot of crisis in my life, and filming just kind of got put to the side. I'm starting to get back into it now, picking up where I left off, editing. I've got a lot to catch up with you guys on the truck. It's running again. It is carbureted. The engine's been out again since the video you just saw. And the transmission has been out 5 times in a year. I'm tired of that. But it seems I've been driving it the past 3 days and it seems to be reliable. We shall see if that continues. So like I said, I'm going to end this video here. We're going to pick it up with the brand new heads, getting them all machined and ready and on the truck, and I will try and fill you guys in as I go in the gaps, because there are some gaps, I must admit. But I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.